Okay, so the Washington State AG, Bob Ferguson, has issued or initiated, a better word, a lawsuit to stop the merger of Kroger and Albertsons. For those who don't know, Kroger and Albertsons are grocery store chains. Now, the reason he is trying to stop this in particular merger is it would be kind of a disaster for Washington. It'd be kind of a disaster for us here in Oregon too, but Washington grocery store chains are few and far between, and Kroger and Albertsons own a lot of them, and if they merger, then they're all one thing. So I'll give you, for instance, here, down the street, like the store that I walk to when I do my walks, is Safeway. That's what it's called. That is owned by Albertsons. There's another one in the opposite direction, maybe a mile or two down the street, called Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer is owned by Kroger. If they merger, they're one store. There is no competition. So if they can raise the prices here to $10 per item and then $10 per item here, where do I go? The only other store around me is one called New Seasons and Whole Foods. Those are stores you go to on purpose, not just to pick up eggs and milk, because everything in there is $50. Everything. Everything is $50. You want a pack of gum, $50. You want a soda, $50. You want a sandwich, $50. Everything is. And so you have Safeway and Kroger. There's another store called Winco, but that's not everywhere. These two are, though. The Albertsons, Safeway, Fred Meyer, Kroger are everywhere on the West Coast. So if they merger, that's a big deal. And so he is looking to stop that. Now, he has a video out there talking about the lawsuit, and he goes into greater detail about why this is an even worse scenario than people may expect. Because if they were to merge, they would shed some stores so that there is competition, like, for instance, that Safeway that's here and that Fred Meyer's here. So they can keep the Safeway, get rid of the Fred Meyer, and sell it to someone. But they would sell it to a company that is too small to absorb such a big responsibility. And so they'd sell it to Tom, and Tom is not a grocery store chain. Tom's maybe has 60 stores, and Fred Meyer's got 600 stores. So they'd sell, maybe 250 of those stores to Tom's, and so now Tom's goes from 60 stores to 310 overnight. So since Tom's does not know how to operate 310 stores, they then go into default, and then this merged company can then pick up all those stores and have it right back again. And they can sell it to you for a big price and then buy it back from a cheaper price. And so that has happened before in Washington State. And so that's why he's saying if this merger goes through, they will take away the competition, pretend to create competition, and then when that competition fails, then they will just buy the competition back, and then they're back to one store. So, will his lawsuit, actually, let me start over because I didn't ask the question then. Will his lawsuit be successful in stopping this merger? Now, mind you, there are also people within those companies that says this is not a good idea. That yes, it does eliminate competition, like having a monopoly. And Walmart is not a grocery store, because there's a lot of argument that, Walmart has like 52% of the shares and blah, blah, blah. It's not a grocery store. Grocery stores are different because they attract a different clientele. People who go into grocery stores go there specifically for groceries. Not diapers and Advil like you would if you went to Walmart, or shirts and belts and things. So, will he be successful in stopping this merger? There's the tower. And the ace, oh no, the Four of Cups. There is an inevitable upheaval of this. So I think this is going to stop on its own. Oh, well, the lawsuit probably helps too, but I think this stops. Let's see. The Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Chariot, the Hierophant. So I believe he will be successful. Bob Ferguson, I believe he will be successful. The Star, word of warning, something like this will happen again because it's happened before. The Page of Pentacles is a document, and the Page of Swords, there is delays and bad news. So I believe he will be successful. I believe that this will have an upheaval. It will have a tower moment. This just someone here, though, that, like, initially, it does not succeed, but this returns. I don't know when, maybe next 4 years or something, but this doesn't just go away. It takes a lot of stuff to put a merger on the table. And so I don't think it's just going to go away because you don't like it. But I think he will be successful, but we shall see.